Yo, what's up, fellas? Your boy Sean, yeah. And this time around, I'm back with native ads, with Facebook. Yeah, I know I promised you guys some stuff regarding Facebook ads and everything. Yeah, I'm yet to do that. Just that I've been busy with other projects that I have, so I haven't had the time to really set up some campaigns with Facebook to share with you guys and stuff like that. So recently, I decided let me just give native ads a try. Bought myself a couple courses and stuff like that. So I think let me just do this. Let me tell you guys. Let me show you guys how much I invested for this project. Let's see. We have native right there. Right. So the project cost is. This is how it is. This is how I started the whole thing. This was the tools that are required. So I bought volume. I bought this one for the 149 one, and Spy 2. I decided to go with the Anthrax one. Because someone has suggested that they have the same thing with, they're also almost the same with Adplexity, of which from my experience, I think it was a lie. It's not, I think Adplexity is better. So I've got this one, the tracker, and I've got the Spike 2 Anthrax for $7, and I've got Lab. Let me show you just now. Right, so volume, this is the volume, the tracker, which is the 149 one, and then this is the Lab. I decided to go with Lab because as you can see, I'm using ClickFunnels and everything. But since I'm using ClickFunnels for Facebook ads and the other stuff that I'm doing, I decided let me just get something separate. And someone from the course that I bought the course for like almost 997 something. That just say 1K, so you can add you can add 1K on this one again. Then I bought another one. The one I bought 497 500, so I can add it, so that's 1.5. So it's not really about the courses, because I'm here to make it easy for people, so that you guys don't have to spend all that time, all that amount and everything. So Lab, yeah, Lab, I like Lab because quite fast. That's one thing for sure. Plus they also have some good templates that you can start with. But the main thing that I like about it is the ability to add. Instead of creating a landing page from scratch, you can import a landing page, you understand, directly, or you can. So let's say I want, because I've got quite a number of this. So let me just go to the tools. We've got we managed to get one Anthrax, right? So yeah, we've got Anthrax right here. So yeah, since I have an Anthrax, I'm gonna open it. Just log into Anthrax and then show you guys what I'm talking about. All right, so this is the Spy 2. So the good thing about this one now is, like, obviously everyone needs a Spy 2 for native ads. That's what everyone was saying, that you need to get a Spy 2 so that you get to understand how other people actually running their campaigns and stuff like that. So let's just do a real quick down. So let's find something that's been running for the past, let's say, 5 days. Let's put 5 days right here. 5 days, right? Come on. My network has been a bitch as of late. But anyway, yeah. Right, then we need to choose again the geo. Honestly, obviously, I'm gonna go with USA for start, since I'm starting. So we got USA. Then we also need to go with the language. Where's the language? Come on, hurry up. Yeah, it wasn't easy. It hasn't been easy, guys. The honest truth, it hasn't been easy. So we raised our English. It's been crazy, man. That's English right there. All right. Now what we go? We need to sort by the ascending or descending. We're gonna have to go with last seen. We need something that was last seen recently, not like right. Let's see what we have here. Close this one. Right, so you can see that these are the ads that most people have been looking into, that people have been running. So the good thing about it can show you what people have been running recently. This ad has been running from the 5th of May, and there's last seen today, so which means this person is still running this one. This one is to do with what, wrinkles and stuff like that. they're running this thing on an ad network called AdBlade. They're using a tracker called RedTrack. This target in USA. You have all the data here. So let's say now you're interested in this one. The next thing you want to see the landing page they're using and everything. So you can go to this visit that page right there. I mean, this is not like the step-by-step on how to run native ads and anything, but just to show you guys something. So you take this landing page right here, right, and then you go to our Lender Lab. Then you go to import URL. Then you put the URL here. You can just say link or whatever. We just want, that's the advantage of this one. So you can put on your domain right there, whatever. The next thing, you just click on next. That's how you import. How easy it is to import landing page on Lender Lab. Whereas if I was using ClickFunnels, I would have to either hire someone to do this for me, and edit a few things on there. Or I would have to create this exact stuff from scratch within ClickFunnels, which was going to take me too much time. So with this one, it's easier. It won't take you so long, and you can even add the item directly to into your volume, because this thing is linked. It's integrated to volume, the tracking one. Because volume, you've got volume, the tracker, you've got the DSP traffic planner. Under DSP, that's where there's a lot of traffic sources. I mean, like AdBlade, there's Rev Content, there's a whole lot of stuff. You can see, or you can just set up your ad directly from here. That's why I went for DSP. Unfortunately, DSP is going to be shut down very soon. I think next month or something like that, in June. So now you're going to have to go directly to, if you want to run on Rev Content, you're going to have to open a Rev Content account. If you want to do MSN, you have to do all that type of stuff. Yeah, that's another disadvantage of it. So yeah, now let's get into this thing, man. Like, I don't know, once I get this thing, because I'm not done with it. I feel far so good. I just wanted to show you guys how I lost, mine was 995 so far, trying out native ads. I haven't had any single conversion. Yeah, that's how it is. So I tested, how many campaigns did I test? Let's go to campaigns. So I can show you guys what I said. Alright, so the first campaign that I ran was where is it? Some of them I removed. Okay, fine. The first one was, what is that? Sorry, let me just find it right here. Refinance. Alright, yeah, the first one was the healthcare campaign that I ran, and I ran that campaign on on Rev Content, and yeah, we managed to we got about wait, which one? Let me just click this item. There's 1, 2. So it was 2 different campaigns that I was testing up on this one on Rev Content and stuff like that, and it was health insurance. So it managed to get us about, we got about 121 plus 42 clicks, and that, let's just say 141 clicks in total. And I managed to spend around, let's say 77 plus 78, let's just say around 150 there on this one, and we got 0 conversion. It's crazy. And from there, yeah, of course I learned a lot from it. It was my first campaign, and as it is the first campaign, you make mistakes and everything. So yeah, I made those mistakes and all that stuff. And the campaign that I was running, the angle I was using, I figured this angle wasn't the good angle for this niche, you understand? So I had to cut it up. My budget was around 250. By the time I spent 150, I was like, nah, you notice another one, the ICTR was very low, all the stuff, and the cost was actually high on this other one, which I learned some stuff from it, why this happened, why that happened, whatever. Yeah, all that stuff. The one that was cheaper ended up getting rejected as well. So yeah, it happened. So I was like, you know what? Let's move to another one. So I figured, let me go for what do you call it? Auto insurance. Refinance. You can see the next one. So I checked in here. There was some refinances that now I'm not seeing refinance. Refinance was here at that time. A lot of people pushing refinance and all that stuff. Not very large, but But right now you can see there's no refinance campaign right now. I'm not seeing any refinance, any mortgage campaign. So what happened now is, like, I first ran that on on Rev Content, because when I searched for mortgage right here, what came up was like, I was like, yeah, what? Since I already started on volume, let me go on volume again. I mean, on rev content again and see what's up. But then I noticed something. I noticed that people that were running refinance weren't really running refinance on rev content. They're running on MSN. So after running that for, let's go. I think we spent how much? MS refinance. Yeah, I think I spent around. Let's see. I spent around. I spent almost 300, just 380. I think. Yeah, 267 plus. I said 300 something. Said 380. No, yeah, something like that. They just said 380. I spent 380 on on rev content running that refinance campaign, which didn't make sense for me, because for me my target was my aim was to say, fine, any offer that I run, whether I'm running that offer on Facebook or wherever, I first expect to hit about 100 clicks first. If I don't get 100 clicks first without a conversion, I cut off that campaign. But with rev content is quite different, because now you've got a lot of placements, widget IDs, and all the stuff that you have. So for you to really have 100, you're talking of 100 clicks per either website or per widget ID or per placement. You know what I'm saying? So it becomes different now. It's a whole different ball game compared to Facebook and other stuff. So let me just hold on a second. Right. So yeah. So that's another thing that I figured out. And once I figured out that a lot of people that are running those stuff, though, as you can see right now, actually, there seems like there's some people that are running this, but they're running in a different way. It's like they started this one recently, and apparently they're actually running this one, but this is fetch rate, which is like an advertiser already. It's not just a small, an affiliate, whatever. So yeah, I think what I could have done was like rent for 1 day and then actually check. But that's what I figured out. I figured that everyone that is running this. So right now I'm seeing that some people are not running on Outbrain. Some are doing what? Yeah, basically, yeah, Outbrain. So some other people started again. This exact ad was running on MSN just last week. And then now I think they're actually testing, because this thing was started yesterday. And so that's what I figured. So I was like, what? Since everyone is running this campaign on MSN, let me change. Let me pause my right. So now let's check the the other ones. So the new one I'm talking about, the one that we sent to MSN. So I had to create two. Now, mind you, from the other ones, I was only targeting like there's mobile and stuff like that. So I was just making some changes to see which one is going to perform better. But at the end of the day, from day one, the first campaign, I ran what I learned some stuff. Then when I moved from moving to MSN, I better knowledge in what I'm supposed to run and everything. But MSN seems to be quite expensive. The bid on it. That's what I figured out and everything. So I think maybe. So yeah, let's go. I'll give you guys an overall information after we're done with this. So yeah, let's go. So we ran the MSN one, MSN. This is all refinance, mind you. So we've got two variations to this. And I think I ran for the 2 days. The last day, I made a mistake. I was supposed to, I had some issues with electricity, so I didn't. By the time because I was actually day partying, and I was also launching the campaign at a specific time. I didn't just launch. The campaigns were not running 24/7, mind you. So when I on this one, the last day, what happens, like I was supposed to pause the campaign, but I forgot to pause. So by the time I realized that, I was not there. By the time I came back, $100 has already been deducted already. They'd already eaten $100 and everything. So yeah, we had some issues there. Anyway, fine. So now that we're on MSN seemed to be it had traffic, but my landing page is like, I queued some landing page. You can see this landing page and this landing page. I queued it on the first or second day. I don't remember. I don't know what's happening here, but there should be some data in there. Right, whatever. But what I noticed now is like my landing page sagged. That was the first issue that I had. So I had 2 landing pages at first. Then I queued out so I can get 2 more. So I ended up having 3. The last one that I had now, they were performing better. That's one thing for sure. I'm talking about, you see, this one had 114 visitors on the landing page and only got like 4 clicks. What does that tell you? And we spent $72 in there. So that was costing me how much per click? I think it was costing me, it was costing me like $18 per click. Can you imagine? That's on that one there. So I realized that. I noticed was what, and then we got a second one, which now you can see it was not doing better. We got 83 clicks, 57. 57. 291. 85 plays, which is not as good as supposed to, but it's better because even my cost had dropped down to like I think it's now $2 or something. My cost pay dollar something. Then so anyway, my point is after everything is done and all that, I noticed that maybe the niche that I was running on native was not really the right one because after spending $900, I should have gotten at least 2 or 3 conversions or whatnot. So I decided, you know what? Now I'm gonna have to move away from lead gen on native ads. Maybe it's not helpful. So I'm gonna look into I still got one last lead gen niche that I have to test. So I'm gonna test that on today again. So I think of recording another video probably next week again, giving you guys an update on the process and everything. So I think I'm gonna deposit maybe 5K and something. Then at least I'm going to test 2 niches now. One that I'm actually going to test, that lead gen, and the other one is probably going to be some clickbait stuff or some health weight loss or whatever. But because a lot of people that are actually doing good numbers on there, they're either doing e-commerce or they're doing something on VSL stuff. So that was the first thing my friend told me, that I should go for VSL. But I know that, and then it costed me almost 1K. Let's just say 1K, because now I deposited 1,000 and I'm left with $4 in it. So So guys, what did I learn from this? I learned that native ads is not as easy as most people think. So first things first, before you decide to try native ads, you need to understand the cost. I hear some people lying to each other, telling themselves that I'm doing native ads, I'm doing that. That's all pure lies. Because with Facebook, what 1K I could turn into 2 or 3K. You understand? Because I already mastered in Facebook. I know what works. I know what doesn't, what not. So I'm willing to put in more money into this thing. So 148, let's say 150, $70, $90. You need a budget, and it is a budget that you need for native ads. If you don't know what you're doing, with native ads, my advice is for you to at least look for at least 5K, or even maybe fine, you can start off maybe with 3K. I just put in 2K. I just put in 1K. No, I put in 2K because if I include the tools and everything, I'm not including the coachings and stuff. The courses. Because I didn't get one-on-one coaching 1 year. The courses, I didn't include the courses and stuff like that. So, but I put a budget 1K in here. Then the tools, let's say around $500. So that's 1.5 gone on this one. So if you have less than that and you don't know what you're doing, you don't know, because if you look at DSP Traffic Planner right there, there's a whole lot of traffic ad networks. You can say there's me. Obviously, right now there's MGID, which is a product of MGID is MSN, I think so. I don't know, but there's all this, man. But anyway, some of this thing I'm gonna let me see what's happening. Rev content is still there. There's Tabular. Outbrain is no longer there. So right now I already have a whitelist for Rev content. So instead of having a whole bunch of placements or what you call it, websites that we're doing, I decided to just create a whitelist. So I'm gonna run another one there, but to my whitelist and all that, and also got some whitelist from my manager and stuff like that. So those are the stuff that you need to really make this thing work and stuff like that, because there's a lot of things that you need to find in there, man. Anyway, this thing I just wanted this to be very short and straight to the point, because I just wanted you guys to know what's needed for you to run native, and to show you guys that man, we ain't playing out here. We actually doing this thing for real. We don't fuck around or just post out there on Facebook. We posting shit, talking nonsense. We actually do this thing. We lose money and we make money. In a sense, there's good days and bad days. This is our bad week for native ads only. Of course, Facebook we are it. because we know we've been doing that thing for a while now. So anyway, you guys, if you have any questions, just let me know. You can, hit me up on my Facebook, or comment below whatever questions you guys have regarding native ads and stuff like that. Yeah, very soon I'll give you guys some good stuff. I'm talking about some good stuff for Facebook ads. When I get some time, I'll start recording some stuff. Yeah, this is real shit. Real money spent in it. Where's this thing not looking? Okay. So yeah, I started this thing I think last week or so. So yeah, this is it. So we've got, let's say last month, which wasn't very long. So 1.6 as you can see. Then we finish the rest this month. Where are you this month? This month. That's where we got the rest of We Love Society. Because I know some people out there will say, you know what, but this thing is fake. But here it is. This is a minus, my guy. Minus. Minus. I didn't get any single conversion, my guys. Nada. Alright, guys, I gotta go. I gotta peace out. Later. Hope you guys, one last message for you guys. Don't give up, man. Don't give up, man. This situation is real, man. Don't give up. Don't give up on me. Don't quit on me, guys. Keep it coming. This is just part of the process, man. We win some, we lose some. But what's important? Learning something from there. Because I learned a lot from why do this thing, man. I learned a lot, man. Alright, anyway, peace out.